Welcome to Reread. Today I'm going through Jade by the Emperor's Hand. This is a 6-issue comic book series. I am going to talk about Zero, even though Zero takes place before A New Hope. It takes place a long time ago because she's young. For some reason, she's on a mission where she uses a blow-up doll to put in the bed to make it look like she's still sleeping. She has this foam spray that hardens where she can climb up walls using the foam, spraying the foam and then climbing up on the foam, which I thought was really cool. And she meets Darth Vader for the first time. Now, after the mission is completed, it was all a ploy. But she doesn't kill one of the Imperials when she finds out it's not a droid, it's a human. And the Emperor goes, "Why did you kill him?" He went, "Well, I figure that he's very valuable, since he was put on a mission here where he may die. You won't brave people like that. So we need to keep good hands, like there's some good in Mara or whatnot." And then the Emperor's like, "Jade, meet Darth Vader." Like we need this story. But anyway, that's included in the trade paperback. I have the regular issues and the trade paperback just because I needed Zero into my collection. But anyway, the 1 through 6 it kind of picks up where the Tales from Jabba's Palace ended. Timothy Zahn had obviously wrote that, and where Mara Jade's story ends in the short story in Tales from Jabba's Palace, that's what the first few pages are of the comic book, just kind of show, okay, and here's what she did next. The Emperor's disappointed in her, but he wants her to take out a Deklik, or Deklik, however you say his name. But the thing is, he is the leader of Black Nebula, someone who is rivaling Black Sun. And so the Emperor doesn't want them to get too powerful, so that she needs to chop off the head. Well, she goes in there with I don't see his name here. I wrote it down later. Strode or Stroke or something, and Major Stroke or whatever. And she goes with a contingent of stormtroopers to help her complete her mission. And she enters in the den, and then there are all the thugs surrounding by the head chief of Black Nebula. And what she does real quick is she uses the Force to throw her lightsaber up, kill the lights, and there's tons of blasters firing everywhere. Well, I guess Stroke is dead, because she just goes in there and starts slashing them. She doesn't need she has the Force. She doesn't need light. And kills them all, and kills Stroke, and goes home, completing her mission. But that's when she realizes, she feels real bad, because she feels the Emperor's death. And his last command, kill, kill, kill. It's like Jason Voorhees, but kill Skywalker, so that's burned into her mind. Now, she's trying to figure out what she needs to do. I think she breaks into the Emperor's museum where Yasan Isard captures her. Yasan doesn't trust her. He doesn't know who she is, but she knows that she's someone important. But Mara Jade, there is a funny scene where someone's interrogating her in the prison in the next issue, and it's really funny. There's a lot of good humor in that one. But as she escapes, Yasan is trying to capture her and not allow her to escape. And there's this tech who's doing all this, slice and magic. I've locked down, grids 4 and 5, or I've set up a perimeter around the mountain. And she goes, "Good, you're going to get a tech grade 5. Did I mention," and then the next page, when he does something else good, "Did I mention grade 6? Thank you, tech grade 6. And then she keeps going, "Boy, and your supervisor thought you'd never make a tech grade 8. And then it gets to 10, and then finally 12 is the biggest, where he goes, and she goes, what? And then he asked, "What's in it for me this time?" She went, "There's nothing higher than a 12. He went, "I don't know. Grade Tech 13 sounds good." I get the running gag, but I don't know if it was that funny. But anyway, that's what she keeps telling him, just to kind of motivate him to do well, to capture Mara Jade. But he doesn't. So I guess, does he get demoted? I don't know. We never know after that. There's just that one running gag for that issue, and she escapes. She goes undercover as a bartender at a restaurant. And from there, she encounters more Black Nebula goons who inform her that Deklik is still alive. She's like, "What?" And she knew it was too easy and that he was a fake. So she figures, well, I'll complete the Emperor's last mission that he sent me on. At least I'll have, that one completed. So she does some, digging, and to find out who, or where the leader of Black Nebula is, she goes undercover again, this time to a casino. She uses the Force to cheat, but pretends it's an amulet that she has with some tech inside of it. Now, she blew it up, so the tech was just mumbo jumbo. It was just a bunch of junk, but it looks like it could have been something. Well, of course, they're interested to see what their scanners didn't detect that was helping her cheat, because they don't know she has the Force. Well, she goes, I'll meet with your boss in Black Nebula, and I'll give him all my tech things. And so she brings some other worthless junk and does another force trick to kind of impress them. She says, here, you study this, and I'll go out and kind of tour your fortress while, you look at all my gadgets. Tell me what you think, because I bet you won't find the secret, because there's nothing special about it. She just has the force. So on her tour, she runs into Major Stoke, or whatever his name is, and she knocks him out real quick before he can ID her, because of course he was on that mission with her. And she says, oh, he's an Imperial spy. That's why I knocked him out. And they go, no, he's a spy, but he's a spy for Black Nebula, who was planted within the Imperial Army. And later on, of course, he wakes up. They have a fight again, and then she decides to take the bust of Prince Caesar, because this guy wants to be like Prince Caesar in Black Sun. So he has this bust that's very expensive. It was made by Caesar a long time ago. She takes her lightsaber, drills a hole at the bottom of it, shoves her lightsaber in there, and then fights off some guards, making it look like she's trying to get away, making it look like she was an assassin, and she had to get or she's a secret agent for maybe Black Sun, and was trying to get the bust of Caesar back. And so when she's brought before the boss of Black Nebula, he goes, why did you want this, bust of Caesar? What is it? She went, well, in it, there is a map to a big treasure vault. And that's what I was paid to do, is retrieve it. But if you let me live, I'll show you how to read the treasure vault. And he's like, what map? And he's looking around. Of course, he's holding it, which is what she wants. So she uses the Force to activate her lightsaber, thereby skewering him in the head. I can't believe he fell for that. Anyway, after killing him, she downloads all the data on Black Nebula and somehow leaves it around for the Imperials to find, so they can totally shut down Black Nebula, and Black Nebula will never be they'll probably be shut down completely now and never rise to be another threat again, and definitely not another Black Sun. So she completes her final mission that was given to her by the Emperor, but not her final command. So, dun, who cares? Anyway, that's it for now, folks. See you next time.